been a long day. Hard day at work. Just want to come home. Just want to relax, watch a little bit of TV, and have me a snooze. These are things that you might be saying to yourself, and those are good things to say. But what kind of snooze should you try? Well, I've got a recommendation for you that's a little off the wall. Something that I wasn't quite too sure what I was getting into when I got it, but I had read some interesting stuff in the description and I really wanted to try it out. So when I purchased it, I was kind of going out on a limb, and I don't really know what I was expecting. I like cinnamon. I like cinnamon a lot, and I really wanted to get a snooze that is basically what wintergreen snooze is to wintergreen gum, wintergreen mints, that a cinnamon snooze would be to cinnamon gum, cinnamon mints. Not really mint, is it? It's a cinnamon tablet? I don't know. But I wanted something with cinnamon in it. I wanted to try it. There are a couple things that could go wrong with cinnamon in a snooze. So we got salt and cinnamon together with a tea kind of flavor and other herbs. So my first concern was that this product was going to taste like a curry. It was going to taste like something I would get at the corner shop on a Sunday night when I don't want to cook. But thankfully it doesn't. It tastes quite different. Best case scenario, it tastes like big red gum. It tastes like dentine, something like that. And didn't quite get there either. What I got was completely different and altogether interesting product, and I was quite pleased with it. Now this is my first Oden's Extreme. This is my first Oden's Extreme snus that I've tried. I was a little worried about trying Oden's Extreme because I know that they are potent. And this guy's potent. It'll probably knock you on your butt if you're an inexperienced user, or if you don't use heavy portions or a lot of tobacco and other stuff. But it's not intolerably strong. It's not gonna. It might make you sick. I don't know. It depends on your tolerance level. But it didn't make me sick, and it gave me a nice little buzz. It wasn't too crazy. It's not like what I think or what I imagine the Siberia is gonna taste like. But yeah, let's talk about Oden's Extreme portion, and this is 59 Extreme. So if you watched my unboxing, you saw me pull this out, and I was like, 59 Extreme. I don't remember ordering that, and I had remembered ordering a cinnamon product, and I thought that it was gonna say Oden's Extreme Cinnamon on the package when I took it out of the box, but it doesn't. It just says 59 portion Extreme. And I don't know where 59 came up with. It must be some sort of number that they had when they went through, and they had 58 before this that they didn't really work out as well. They got rid of them and they kept 59 around. But it is a snus with a hint of cinnamon. And when I say hint, I do mean a hint. It's not super cinnamony. It's not gonna blow your socks off. It's not gonna burn your mouth. It's not gonna be an atomic fireball. It's not gonna be dentine in your mouth. But it's good. It's good. It's refreshing, and it's a nice sort of warm flavor. So when it's cold, like it is now in the middle of February or at the end of February, beginning of March, you get a nice warm flavor in your mouth, and I quite like that. So let's talk about the can. Now, all the Oden's products have this sort of design to them where there's this sword with the lightning bolts, the same branding and labeling, but there's different colors so that you know what the different flavors are. The product label is on the side here, and on the side is where you're gonna find out what flavor it is. So if you don't know what the colors are, you can turn it to the side. You can figure out what you're putting in your mouth. On the other side, it says that this is gonna blow your mind, and it will. It wasn't what I was expecting at all. It was nothing like I thought it was gonna be. And it was a really unique, interesting experience. Yeah, and then on the back you get all your basic warning labels and stuff. Luckily I live in Japan, so I don't have to worry about all the labels in English and having to peel them off and ruining my beautiful Swedish warning label like my American friends do. Sorry guys. Another cool thing about the can is that the catch lid is on a hinge, so you're not gonna lose it. It's not gonna fall off in your bag, it's not gonna fall off in your pocket, it's not gonna fall off on the street somewhere. It's always gonna be there. Downside is that the catch lid is a little tiny. I think maybe you could get about 5 portions in there if you really squeezed them in there. Because when you look at the portions in this can, it's a little hard to close too. When you look at the portions in the can, they're fairly big. They're not too small, they're not too big. It's a nice fit in your upper lip. But yeah, they're quite large, and I don't think you can fit more than 5 in the top of this can here. It's just a little too small. So back to the portions, let's talk about the flavor. Ooh, no, they're not white portions. They are original portions, but they are a little bit on the dry side. They're not overly dry, they're not overly moist, which is, I think, a good balance. And this is something that Oden has really, really done well. Like, this is just a perfect balance. The smell off the bat, it smells like tar and cinnamon, which sounds awful, but it's not. When you put it in your mouth, you get hit up front with this warm, complex cinnamon tea-like flavor. Now, it's more like an herbal cinnamon tea. It's not gonna be a spicy cinnamon. It's not gonna be an in-your-face cinnamon, and it's not gonna be a sweet cinnamon, but it's gonna be this sort of warm, good flavor in your mouth. And after the cinnamon comes through, you're gonna end up getting these more complex tea leaf flavors. You're gonna get more of the tobacco leaf flavor. You're gonna get a bit more of kind of hints of other herbs and stuff like that they put in there, but there's almost no sweetness to it. Now, there is a little bit of sweetness, but that sweetness is coming from the cinnamon itself, because cinnamon has a natural sweet sort of flavor to it. It's not sugary like the general wintergreen or the Jakobsen's wintergreen. It's a much more mild flavor. And I wasn't expecting that at first. I really was expecting it to be more like cinnamon gum, and it's really just sort of a laid-back flavor, a laid-back cinnamon flavor, and it's really good stuff. Again, this is my first Oden's product. I do have one more Oden product that I ordered, which is the wintergreen, and I'm really excited to try that because, yeah, I like wintergreen too. And if you haven't tried this guy, check it out. It's unique, it's interesting. I've not had another product like this. I can really recommend it. The cinnamon just adds the right amount of spice to it. It's not overwhelming, it's not over the top, it's not overly sweet, and it's surprisingly complex for what it is. But yeah, if you want something that'll help warm you up during the cold winter months, I'm sorry, I think I said before that these are lightning bolts, but they're not. I just noticed it's a crow and a wolf, and a crow and a wolf, and then it's repeated here on the other side, so pretty cool. But yeah, it's a nice warm flavored snus, so it's a warm thing that'll keep you good. And this is actually more what I was expecting when I had the Jakobsen's Glotwine snus. So I was expecting the Glotwine to have more of a cinnamony kind of flavor and be more complex like this guy. So yeah, thumbs up to Oden's. For the 59 portion, this stuff is really, really good. I don't have a really bad thing to say about it other than it's a little on the strong side, and if that's not what you're looking for, then maybe steer away from this guy. But if you want to try something that's got a little more of a kick to it and it's going to warm you up in this cold winter season, I know that you guys are suffering from the polar vortex just like we are over here, then this is definitely something you want to try out. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you've tried this, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, what you thought about it, or if there's another cinnamon snus that you knew about. I know that Zin made a cinnamon for a while, but I haven't had a chance to try that one out because I think they stopped making it. I don't know, I haven't been able to find it in a while, but hopefully that there will be more cinnamon products in the future that I'll be able to try and give my opinion about them. But as always, thanks for watching.